unbreakable, breakable.
Now there ain't nothing to it. Go ahead and bring Goliath on. Ain't no giant, I ain't gon' fire on. Catch a fade, you I'm wrong, I'm gone. Y'all can catch the wave that I am on. I am icon, y'all are wide wrong. Think that I'm a reconcile born. So ain't no. What's going on, Alpha and Omega fam? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. How y'all doing today? Been doing pretty good. A little busy, you know, such is life, I suppose. But hey, we're moving on with NF. We are now into the Perception album, and I scrolled through all my, my videos, make sure I ain't double tapping on nothing. And there's actually quite a few songs that wasn't on the journey that we'll be doing off of this album. So I'm really stoked for that, because it's music I haven't heard yet. So this song is Breathe. NF Breathe. Lyrics, no official video, sorry. Hopefully the lyrics on this one was done good, because I've gotten some complaints about the lyrics videos not being correct. I apologize, I didn't make them. So let's jump into this and see what Nate's got. Turn this up a little bit. Turn my mic up. Whew, been busy all day. Crazy. Let's go.
Grew up in a small place, had to drive an hour just to see a movie. I'm a simple person, city life just doesn't move me. I'd rather be home with my grandparents and playing euchre. Didn't want to leave, but this dream's calling, I had to do it. I left my girl there, wish I would have done it different. And she was right when she told me that I don't never listen.
I gotta agree with Nate about something. My town was small, but not like quite that small. We had one shopping mall. It was a small mall. Any of y'all from Ohio, in the Marion area, you've probably heard of Southland Mall. Yeah, I mean, I agree with him though. Even me, like when I was younger, I would have preferred to stay at home, just hang out with the fam than be going out and partying and stuff. Yeah, that was just me though.
I would have done it different, and she was right when she told me that I don't never listen. I told her I would change 1,000,000 times and never did it. Apologies don't mean a thing if you don't never fix it.
Ooh, that's true. Look, man, you ever heard of a euphemism called lip service? It's basically just telling people what they want to hear, man, but not doing anything about it. It calms the moment, but you don't fix the long-term problem. I got you, Nate.
I never did it. Apologies don't mean a thing if you don't never fix it. I love what I do, but it's not what I expected. This industry is not your friend. Well, that's my perspective. Sometimes the closest people to you make you feel protected, but those are the same people that hurt you most and leave you guessing.
That's facts. They say that, out of all the bad stuff that happens to you in your life, I would say 90% of it happens by the people closest to you. So, it makes you put your guard up, put them walls up, and not let people in close to you. And that's sad, because I always say, we need to stop focusing on what we own and building relationships. And it's hard to do that when you got to watch out for the ones closest to you.
To you, make you feel protected, but those are the same people that hurt you most and leave you guessing. Some people say nobody's perfect, but expect perfection. How you supposed to find the answer if you don't ask the question?
Yes, that was good. That was great. How you supposed to find the answers if you don't ask the questions? And that's the truth. I mean, I say question everything. Don't just agree with something because somebody else says it or whatever. That's your assumption. Get the facts, ask questions, man, gain knowledge, learn, right? That's the true path to success is knowledge.
But expect perfection. How you supposed to find the answer if you don't ask the question? Sometimes I look into the mirror and talk to my reflection. When I go home and turn the music off, what am I left with?
Wow, that made me think about myself. When he said he goes home and looks in the mirror and asks, what does he have, once the music is turned off? I think about the same thing with me,
coming close to ending my military service after 15 years. It's going to go hard. It's going to be hard going back to being a civilian again, and putting all of this, everything behind me. But they say once a soldier, always a soldier. But still, I mean, it's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you. This is all I've known for over a decade now. We're talking almost 2 decades of this, and it's kind of freaky. The world's changed a lot since I was a civilian. Scary stuff, man.
We used to be close, but as time passed, we became disconnected. You never felt loved, and I always felt disrespected. Your family thought I was a joke. I was always defensive. They just wanted what was best for you. I just couldn't accept it.
Ooh, I've been there. I have 100% been there where I was married to my first wife, right? Long story for another time. And her parents absolutely hated me. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't do anything right, no matter how hard I worked, no matter how many jobs I had, no matter how I treated her. I was trash to them. That's sad. I know what that feels like, Nate. That one hit me in the soul, man.
I was always defensive.
That one punched me.
They just wanted what was best for you. I just couldn't accept it. And hurting you was not a part of my plan or my intentions. But I was immature. I guess I had to learn some lessons. We grew apart and our lives went in different directions. And there's a lot of responsibilities that I neglected. I had a lot that was bottled inside, couldn't express it. And this pain won't leave. I can feel the depression. It's taking over my body. Feels like I'm always stressing. Doctor told me I should sleep, but I'm always restless.
They've told me the same thing. I actually have to get a sleep study done, where you go in, you lay down, they hook all the little things up to you, and they basically watch you sleep and take the, your physiological, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Your physiological reactions while you sleep, and your patterns, so they can try to help fix it. But I mean, the stress, the anxiety, the depression, that's some tough stuff to get through, man. It really is. I mean, even to this day, I still feel it. Stories for another time, people.
Feels like I'm always stressing. Doctor told me I should sleep, but I'm always restless. I lay awake at night and think my thoughts are relentless. I need a moment to breathe. I need a moment to vent this. I seem to be the only person that I play pretend with. And when I turn to...
Ooh, that's like, oh my goodness, man. He said he's the only person that he plays pretend with. So he's lying to himself about all this stuff. He's like, nah, I'm good, I got this. When he's really not. Which, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Hey, man, not everybody knows that feeling, but some of y'all out there do.
This, I seem to be the only person that I play pretend with. And when I turn the music off, what am I really left with, huh?
Well, I mean, the sad reality of it is once you turn the music off, what you're left with is your own thoughts. What's going on in your mind, and that distraction of the music could have kept you from working on that, so sometimes it is good to lose the distractions. There's times, entire weekends where I turn the cell phone off, I don't get on the internet. I just kind of, work on me a little bit. And it's good to do that. Step away from the technology, the social media, and just work on yourself every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that, people. I highly recommend it. We gotta admit too that stuff right there is like very hypnotic. You know, you can hear the echoes in the background, and the woman in the very soft voice is just like breathe. You know, it's very hypnotic, but oddly satisfying at the same time. Alright, so that was NF Breathe. Man, I gotta say, I'm glad that we're getting back into NF again, because I kind of missed it. A lot of it is sad and depressing. Ooh, excuse me, but it's not always in a bad way, if that makes any sense. It's it helps you look within yourself, and it gives you that moment of introspection. Where you look inward. And sometimes, a lot of times that's extremely healthy. It might seem depressing and stressful, but it's extremely healthy. I'm telling you guys, listen. Listen, wisdom, right? I don't got the gray hair for nothing. Hey, man, I hope y'all are digging the reactions. I really do. The channel is growing fast, man, and I love it. I'm not superstar blowing up or nothing, but we're building a solid community, and that's what I wanted to do. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please smash that button for me before you go. If you want to, if you really love it, hit the little bell so you get all the notifications. Y'all take care of each other. Keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity, because God knows we need it now more than ever. I'm Joey, and I'm out. Peace.